Hey fam, David Romans here. Another episode of Art with David, my weekly vlog, I guess, where I talk about my artworks, art in general, and all sorts of stuff, man. You know, it's like a vlog for me. So today's episode is my latest idea. I've had this idea in my head maybe about 10 years ago. I thought about it, but like I was never taking it seriously, right? Until like recently, like I started just thinking about it and I started sketching them. So I'm gonna create a comic strip. Well, you know, like the newspapers. It's gonna be 2-3 panel cartoons, situations that I face around the gym, because I love to work out, okay? It's my big part of my personality. So I call it Gymbros, obviously. Gymbros. So I sketched out the logo this weekend and I colorized it, so here it is. I also put this into Grok to animate it. Here they are moving, dancing around. I haven't given them names yet, okay? But I've been working on the side characters. Like a lot of them are not gonna have any names. I mean, come on, man. Who needs names, all right? Like, I think Dilbert went on for like 40 years till he got canceled, and nobody knew the boss's name, all right? They just called him a spiky-haired guy. So yeah, a lot of them are not gonna have any names. But here's my little first sketches. You know, there's a hot girls at the gym. I'm just gonna call her Bella. They all know. Everybody knows a hot girl at the gym, all right? She has like 1 million Instagram followers, all right? I mean, she doesn't follow you, but everybody knows her. So we're gonna have like a gym girl, you know, like, you know, other chicks, jogs, and you're gonna have little situations there. So I'm planning on working on these. Probably in 2026, I'm gonna release them. I'm not gonna start releasing these until I get about 50 episodes in. And I'm gonna try to submit it afterwards to like magazines and whatnot, Florida Times Union maybe. I know newspapers, I don't know, nobody cares about that anymore. Nobody cares about that anymore, right? So, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna submit it there, and I'm gonna post it weekly on my IG. But here's the thing. Once I get to 365 episodes, I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna have enough to fill up a calendar. And so my mission is I'm gonna finish all this and I'm gonna create a bunch of like a calendar, like a comic book maybe. You know, I think well, Archie's different. Archie's like a phenomenon. But like Marmaduke, maybe they have like little cool booklets with all the cartoons in them. So I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna do like a calendar, like I said, every day, it's gonna be a little new cartoon. And it's gonna be like gym situations, all right? Like they walk into gym on Monday to do chest and all the benches are taken. But yeah, this is an idea that came to me. And the reason I want to make this episode is it's not just because of the idea, is because like art ideas come to you no matter what age you are. I'm 43, I'm pushing to be 44 soon in a few months. And this idea just came to me. And like I have so many projects I'm working on right now. I finished book 5 for Eternal Horizon. I set it aside till November. In November, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to do one final proofread out loud. At the same time, I'm going to record the audiobook. And I'm going to release that in December. I also have to start on book 2 for my children's book series, Juba. Juba and the King of the Jungle. But, this time she goes to South America. If you don't know about my book, my children's book, it's about this mischievous cheetah. I think I'm saying that word right. Mischievous or mischievous. It's a cheetah, and she lies to all the animals. She steals their food in an African jungle, and then she goes to India. A lot of adults complain, "Oh man, it doesn't teach the kids any morals because the cheetah steals and gets away with it." But I mean, she does get called the cheetah in the end, right? So anyway, I'm trying to continue that story. Maybe make it. She learns her lesson more in book 2, but I digress. I'm gonna start on that. I'm gonna start the final book of the Eternal Horizon series, book 6. I'm gonna postpone that till next summer. I'm not gonna touch it till next summer because once I release this book 5 in December, I'm gonna give myself 6 months. So I can work on this. I can work on the cartoons. I can work on Juba Cheetah, and I also wanna do my short stories. I've written maybe 6-7 short stories before I started writing books. I've actually published 2 of them. One of them was published in a magazine. I don't have the magazine anywhere. They stopped making it. I don't know what happened to it. One was published online, but a lot of them are unpublished. So I'm gonna start gathering those up. I'm gonna probably, like once more proofread them, edit them several times. Maybe I'll submit it to some online magazines, because it's like I haven't submitted anything since 2008. All right, I'm gonna start submitting those for the next 6 months. So this is how I work on my art. All right, I know it's hard, if you're an artist, especially if you have a family. I'm not married, I don't have any kids, but I do take care of my older mother. She lives a few miles down the way, and I gotta be there every day. She doesn't drive. It's like a full-time job, and I have a full-time career. I work out, I write, I paint my paintings, you can see my paintings on my social media sites. But yeah, I'm working on a 9-piece painting right now. And I find time to work on my books on the weekends. But with this comic book thing, I'm gonna probably have to cut out a whole day in a week. Maybe Thursdays I'll work on it, So yeah, this is my New Year's goal, is to create a schedule and just, live according to the schedule. I mean, I do have a social life, guys. I mean, I know a lot of guys call me a loser, but trust me, man, I do have a social life. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got for you today. This art, it's inspirational. Art comes to you out of nowhere, and you gotta just start chipping away at it. Don't just lock it away, man. You're gonna be thinking about it. You're gonna regret it later when you're dying in your bed. So yeah, just start working on it. I'm gonna start working on this comic right now. Hopefully I'll sell it. This is my aim with this one, is just to sell it to a magazine or something. All right, and then they can publish it once a month or whatever, as long as I get my cut, right? And maybe get the calendar deal, man, like I want to. But yeah, it's my last episode. Please, follow me on Instagram if you want to see the I'm going to post them there all the time. I'm going to post them on my Twitter, of course, but I tweet a lot, so they might get lost. But yeah, follow me on my Instagram, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my channel. If you want to check out my books, go to Amazon. The links are below. Subscribe once again, and I'll see you later.